Hi guys, today I'll show you how to change Hendrickson airbag with the part number. Let's see, 33161. So what you need to ensure before you change it, make sure your vehicle is on the stable ground, and all I do is I make sure my air suspension is fully up so that I can support on the other end of the axle trailing bushy there in front. So I'll show you what I do here. I clean all this mess here, or this soil here, or this mud here, and take it off so that I can access this bolt. That you can see it. There are two bolts in front, on the top, this one and this air fitting. I have to take it off and temporarily king the pipe so that I will just wanna not allow air to come through here. So at the bottom here there's a 17 nut, 19mm nut I must take off. Then the most important thing, you must just check the orientation of that spacer plate or spacer bracket so that it must go the same way it came off. So okay, I'll take you through the process. Stay tuned. So now I'll start turning this fitting off, and make sure you got your safety glasses on so that when the air comes off it won't affect your eyes. So I prefer a shifting spanner because it can fit in most of the fittings. So yeah, once I remove this, I'll show you the next step. So now I have to remove these two nuts here. They are like a nut bolt, but here once I remove, I'll show you. And the other side is a nut as well, same, which support this top section of the airbag. So now I managed to remove these two top. It's a nut like a provision where the fitting goes in. So if you check the difference, this is for the left side of the where the fitting goes, and if you check this one here, that's on the right side where it is blanked off. So you can either use any side, but you need to make sure you know which side is a blank off so that the fitting to supply air is got access. So right now I finished removing all this, and the bottom nut is off. It's a 19mm nut which I removed. So this is how the nut looks. And the replacement airbag is V33161C. It's a Vector. It's aftermarket airbag. So because I couldn't get the Hendrickson one in time, so I spoke to the client. He was okay for me to use the aftermarket one. Should be a strong one. So right now you can see now the airbag is loose now. So first and foremost is to know the orientation of the bracket. So that's all what I always look when I do the airbag replacement. You need to make sure you mark all the bolts where they come from, so it won't be a confusion with both. These airbags can fit anyway, but it has to be on its original position, otherwise it's gonna hang one side. So yeah, stay tuned while I'm removing the airbag, and I'll show you to install the new one. So now you can see there's a lot of sand or like dirt on the airbag base. So I'll make sure I'll clean, collecting all the dirt in the this bag, which I can dispose later. Yeah. So I'll make sure I'll clean the base just to make sure the airbag sit on the nice. Right, so I take my rag, wipe all excessive. Right, same like on the top also, I must clean them, but now because of the closeness to the phone or to my eyes as well, I was just gonna clean it and show you afterwards. So yeah, I'm gonna fit the new one. Okay, the other thing I also need to mention here, if you check on the blanked off side, there's an Allen key which we need to take and put on this one here, on the new one, so that it can blank off. Otherwise the cap alone can blank the air, but if this one cracked, then we're gonna lose air. So we'd rather put the same way it was. So I will swap this to this, and then we should be good to go. So in this case, with your one hand supporting the base of the airbag, or you can put something else here to support so that you can put this provision here. You Can you see what I'm turning here? So you just need to turn it on, and now I can feel they're on. Then I can just tighten them up. Then not forgetting to line the bottom as well. So that's another thing here. So once you line up everything, then you should be good to go. So now you can see my airbag. It's almost about to be fitted now. I just need to lower my jack so that at least I can line up all the nuts and bolts. Then I can tighten up and supply the air supply. Then we should be good. So now I'm gonna lower my jack slowly down. So I'm just gonna, can you see now it's going down? It's going down. All right, I'll look there so that I can just press it down. Yeah, so our airbag is fully installed now, and I've supplied my air supply. Everything is working good, and can you see the airbag is full. So I would say if everything is like in order, or everything like got proper tools, it won't even take more than an hour, 30 minutes to do this. I would say for now I only did 30 to 45 minutes to set up. And yeah, so what I always do, I make sure my vehicle or the trailer is fully supplied with the air. Then I make sure it's on the max height. Then I just support, for safety reasons, I support the area where I'm working, so that at least if by any chance if the vehicle comes down, it won't be on my way or it won't harm me. So that's what I always do. So yeah, if you like this kind of content, kindly subscribe, share and like, so that we can keep on educating each other on this channel. If you check at the bottom here, the nut is secured. I'll show you now nicely. The nut is secured, so I'll always do a final check, make sure all my balls and the airbag, see the orientation, it went back the same way it was. Because if by any chance you swap this middle section, the airbag will hang on one side, but this airbag can go in either left or right. So yeah, thank you so much for this content. And this is the old airbag I removed. It was starting to tear off. If you can check nicely here, it's only that it's folded, but when I checked the vehicle, it was like starting to tear and exposing the cords, which might cause the breakdown, which we don't need at all if you are operating a big fleet of vehicles or even one single vehicle. I think on this side here you can see, let me just try to show you here. The cracks are right in the folded part of it, but this was the airbag, which I could see it was going to cause a bit of problem. So yeah, thank you guys for watching this content. Thank you.